What is going on, YouTube? Crobat for the Win 2.0 here, bringing you a random battle versus Magnitude on YouTube. Check his link out above. He's an awesome channel. This is just some bring whatever the heck you want battle. I didn't even really care. It wasn't the most competitive, it was just fun. It was on his stream yesterday on 9/1/2013. So I lead with Azumarill, Ferrothorn, and Mischievous. He leads with Gallade, Persian, and Hypno. His Gallade goes for a Shadow Sneak on my Mischievous, which does a decent chunk, I guess. His Persian goes for a Taunt, as I miss my Will-O-Wisp with Mischievous. His Hypno then goes for a Psychic on Azumarill. I get the Waterfall off on it, which scores a crit, easily takes Hypno out. So that is awesome. Now here... What? We gotta get an instant replay. Specs Ferrothorn. Because it was just, like I said, a whatever the heck battle, like bring whatever the heck you want. I brought Specs Ferro. Why not? Anyways, next turn, his Persian goes for a U-turn on my Mischievous. It's not the worst thing in the world, I suppose. His Gallade goes for a close combat. Despite being Specs, this thing's still pretty bulky, so I know it can take one close combat. I'm going to attempt to go for a Will-O-Wisp on it with Mischievous after his Empoleon goes for a sub, but it doesn't really matter because Azumarill is able to take the thing out with a Waterfall. Now that sub from Empoleon, not this sub, but the next time it subs, that is just going to spell out bad news for Crobat for the Win. That is just unfortunate. Anyways, he goes into Carnivine. That's not good for Azumarill here, so I'm going to go into Fred Burger, the Audino, from some of my NU games. He is going to set up that other sub, as I'm going to give him a free kill with Ferrothorn to help his Gotta Kill 'Em All challenge. Congrats. He got a kill with Growlithe. Anyways, it does nothing to Mischievous, but that's fine. His Carnivine does go for Power Whip, and just look at that. Power Whip does a lot to defensive Audino. Or it's actually specially defensive, but that is a Life Orbed Carnivine. Wow. Who knew Carnivine was that awesome? Regardless, I'm gonna go into America. Hulk Hogan. Hulkamania. Gonna go for a U-turn on that Carnivine. That thing is gone. I know that after seeing that, I'm a real American, because it's Hulk Hogan. Come on now. Anyways, he gets the Heat Wave off again with his Growlithe. That does nothing to Azumarill. Unfortunately, because he was trying to hit my Braviary, he gets the freeze with his Ice Beam on Azumarill. And this is going to change the entire game, as you are going to see. For the better or for the worse, I don't know. See if I can overcome this obstacle on this journey together. Alright, so Azumarill's frozen. Mischievous just went for the Pain Split, just to get some health back. I'm going to switch Azumarill. I'm going to switch Mischievous out, actually. I might have said Azumarill there. Sorry. Regardless, his Growlithe goes for an Extreme Speed on my Azumarill, just to get some damage in, I suppose. His Empoleon goes for an Agility, which is kind of the worst thing in the world. I get a Wish off, I guess, so that must count for something. I'm going to have to switch out, hoping I can get a Heal Bell off with my Audino, and I actually go for a Sucker Punch with Graveler on this Persian, but it goes for a Taunt. And what's really funny is he gets another Freeze, but then I thaw out instantly. And he goes for the Hidden Power with his Growlithe, but it doesn't affect it. I'm gonna guess it was Electric. Didn't really matter too much, I suppose. Then his Empoleon gets the Surf off. That's gonna kill his Persian. And it's gonna do a lot to both of my Pokemon, actually, as this other guy goes for Heat Wave. So unfortunately, my Mischievous goes down to that Heat Wave. Graveler is going to take quite a bit of health, and I really can't switch out, so I have to just stay in and struggle with this Audino. I mean, maybe I could have tried to do something with it, but it would have tried to stall the entire game. My Audino has no attacking moves. I'm not going to just create a stall fest on his stream. I would have been PP stalling the entire game if I had switched out. I wouldn't have done that to Mag. That would have just been sad. Regardless, he still has no moves left, goes for a Struggle. I know my Azumarill, that's what you call it, is still frozen, and I need it to thaw in order to win the game. I just have to break that thing's sub somehow. My Graveler goes for Mud Slap, because this is just a funny Graveler with Mud Slap. Still frozen solid as it goes for an Ice Beam. That Ice Beam is gonna hurt Braviary a lot. Wow, but it does live, so that counts for something, I guess. I get to get the superpower off on it, so now I pretty much have to wake up with Azumarill right here in order to win the game. I mean, not wake up, unfreeze, excuse me. But no, I don't. And he's able to kill off Braviary and Azumarill with the Surf. That is just very unfortunate. Oh well, I set up late game Stealth Rocks because Graveler can't do anything anyways. That's just funny. I go for a Sucker Punch, but you know what? Mag is going to be an absolute pro. Get up his Pataya Berry, set up a sub, and just wreck my Graveler. So, great game, Magnitude. That was really fun. You made a great comeback there, and it was actually really fun to watch on your stream when you're playing We Are the Champions after. So, yeah. Regardless, question of the day. What is the greatest Pokemon comeback you've ever witnessed? For my answer, I'd have to say my battle number 27, which you can click to view right in the center of the screen. This was a battle where Walrein, aka Brimley, shined so much by taking on almost this guy's entire team, and I ended up winning. It was great. Even though it got burned and everything, Heatran burned it. Wow, Hail stalling, Toxic stalling, Protect stalling, Stall Rain just wrecked havoc in that game. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this battle. This is just Crobat 2.0 with new layout, new everything really. I'm adding questions of the day, I'm adding this at the end of the videos, I'm adding the subscribe buttons at the beginning for the opponent. So yeah, you can click those two buttons below to see my last two battles. And of course, if you'd like to subscribe, there's a subscribe button to the left as well. Now, that's pretty much it for today. Rate, comment, subscribe, brobats, and peace out.